everyone. Why have you got condensation on the window today? Never had that before. That's a bit odd. It's a bit odd, isn't it, Coda? I guess she's going to school today. They've already changed you to Tuesdays. You're going today. Yeah, you went on Friday. You had a brush last night. So he's looking a bit better. Good stretch, Jules. I'm not ready for you to go to puppy school for another day, but I know you'll have fun. I will just miss my puppies. You're a crazy pup. Crazy pup. Are you a crazy boy? Oh. Where are you? Where are you? You're funny. You're a funny fella. You're a good boy. You look nice when you've had a brush, don't you? You get to go to school again. Oh my goodness. Another day at school. Dogs are dropped off. Of course, Coda had to do a poo, so I had to find a. I can't find any dog poo bags. I know there was some in here, but I found a garbage bin bag, so I just used that to pick it up. I'm so excited to go in again. It's wonderful. Yeah, I already told you they're going today, didn't I? Yeah, so they're so excited to go in. That's great. Let's see how. I don't know how I caught it on camera. There was a little puppy. It looked very much like Coda with his colouring. That could have been the same one that was here one other time. How many keys? I'm going to get home and I have dressed in sort of comfy clothes. I'm hoping, I'm planning, I still feel motivated enough when I get home to do one of the Cocoa Lime sessions, possibly even a longer one since I'm not out for a walk today, which will also be good for my heel to rest. And then I'll put my new shoes on, the transition shoes on, when I'm doing some work around the house, hopefully a bit of cleaning. Anyway, let's get home. Well, I've been busy since I come home. I did my exercises, as you saw. I did an upper body workout with some weights. I think it was like 20-25 minutes, something like that. Not too long, just a nice little session. And I've been a bit sort of tight in the legs, so I did some stretching for my legs as well. And then I did my plantar fasciitis, commonly known as PF exercises. I did them as well, so that's all done for this morning. I've got more. I've got to redo some. Do I redo them or do different ones? I can't remember. Some are just a daily one and some are twice a day. So I'll consult my little program thing later on. Have my shower, got myself dressed, and hung out the washing. I think that's about it. But we're up to about to have breakfast. And then I'm going to go and make a soup. Although it's a very nice day today, especially top of 20, which is very nice. It won't be that warm here because we don't get the sun. I'm thinking maybe since I don't have the doggy, I should like go out and sit outside somewhere down at ground level. Since that probably won't happen, especially with Kevin home. If Kevin wasn't home, maybe it'd be something nice to do. I could go to the pool area. Hadn't thought of that. Take a book down and read in the pool area. That might be what I do. I kind of forget we've got that area to use.
You could read.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I might take my book down and use the pool area. I'm thinking I have to go out into the wide world of Shell Cove, but yeah, I could use the pool area and sit in the sun for a little bit. That would be nice. We'll see. See if I get to it, but I think I might try and write that on my to-do list and do it this afternoon before I go pick up the puppies. Anyway, I'm going to breakfast and then I'll get that soup made and see what else I wanted to do today. I mean, I've got, as you guys know, I've always got lots to do, so it's just choosing what to do today. I've just been editing our weekend or our night away in Southern Highlands. Been editing that vlog, but I thought I'd better get up and make some soup, which we'll probably have for lunch, I think. I haven't made the soup before, so it should be easy. It's recommended. It's someone's go-to vegan soup that they make all the time for visitors, so I figured it should be good. That's called lasagna soup. This is my kind of soup. I just add everything to an Instant Pot and put it on for 5 minutes. Everything except for the lemon juice and the spinach. So, yeah, this will be done in a few minutes. soup that I made for lunch. It's sort of a bit gloopier than I think it should be, but it's okay. It tastes good. I've tasted it. It tastes very nice. I'd come outside and see what it's like outside. It's actually not bad, but we have noise. Oh, I think the sun's gone off the pool. Oh my gosh, I didn't plan that very well, did I? Probably wouldn't have gone anyway. I want to work on my jigsaw. I'm just doing a bit of dusting at the moment. And I would clean out the fridge, but Kevin's having a little nap. So maybe when he wakes up I might clean the fridge out. Puzzle finished after lunch, and I've just been working on my photos and stuff and picking out my favourite photos for July and putting them in their album. Puppies have returned home, they're having their dinner. I see Coda's picked out a few beans he didn't want to eat, put them to the side. So funny. Really funny weather with it's like a fog, I guess. Even out in the streets, you can kind of see it through the slats there. Must be like a mist. Never seen an afternoon mist before. Really weird. Still quite a surf going, as you can see. I've been gonna go around after picking up the dogs, and I thought, oh, I'll just get excited and think they're gonna go to the dog park. Maybe tomorrow we might go around and have a look. I don't think it's quite as bad. Yesterday I could actually see waves breaking like through the trees. It looked really weird. I stopped filming and then I saw the waves breaking through the trees. Like I think from my seat on the lounge, and that was very strange. And they're like getting to the scene. It's weird, like, it's so high. Everyone, I don't know why it feels like it's been a while since I spoke to you. I'm sure I did some vlogging yesterday. Maybe I didn't do very much. I do find it hard when Kevin's home to chat to you guys more readily. Different when we're on holidays, but at home, especially if he's working like he was yesterday, I don't want to disturb him, so if I want to talk to you, I have to leave the room to do so. So I'll go to another room. And yeah, just kind of a funny day yesterday with the doggies at the doggy training daycare. So yeah, yesterday was a bit of a funny one. Today I'm going to try and do a bit of cleaning. I think I might have mentioned that yesterday. That's kind of my goal for today. I have been up since 3:30, I think I woke up, and my brain switched on, and I think my hands are really sore. I am a bit fibro sore this morning, so I'm not sure how today's going to go, but we will give it a good go anyway. Obviously the doggies need to be taken out, and I have run out of my favourite oat milk. I want to back up oat milk. It's drinkable, it's not bad, but it's definitely not, to me, as tasty as the other one that we have. So I do need to pick up a few cartons of that. I can't believe I took the last carton out and didn't realise. But anyway, because I could have easily called by yesterday when I had the car and I was out and about, and bought a few. I'm not going to buy too many. I'm trying to work out how often they're on sale, and then how many to buy when they're on sale. I bought 18 last time. We do go through probably 5 or 6 a week. We do go through a lot because both of us drink tea, and as you guys know, I drink a lot of tea. But especially in the winter, I'll probably slow down in the summer because I switch more to water. And yeah, I drink water mostly during the day in the summer because I'm hot. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm quite up to yet. I've just, I think I'm going to work on editing a video for now. And then see, it's still pretty chilly out, so the longer we can wait, the nicer the walk will be because it'll be warmer. But it also means a bit more of a delay start on my day. Oh, I painted my nails. I did achieve that this morning while I was watching videos. Yeah. I know, I'm a bit sore, so hopefully that won't continue and I'll be able to do some things. Like I want to clean out the fridge. That's probably the main goal because it's very overdue to do all the shelves and the door basket, so it needs a thorough clean, which we're at that stage now. The wipe down, just a general wipe down of the shelves won't do it. It needs a proper clean, and the fridge is fairly empty at the moment, so it would be a perfect time to do it. And just sort of sort through, check everything, check dates of things and whatnot. That should be okay, I think, for the most part. There's not too much food wastage. And maybe a freezer inventory, so maybe I should concentrate on today. I just want to wipe down the kitchen bench. So I did dust around yesterday. Can't remember if I filmed that or not. I think I might have. Who knows? A few times I thought I'd been filming and I haven't been. So I did dust quickly all the surfaces except for into the bedroom. I didn't take the dust out through the bedroom. But like I did my little kitchen shelves up the top and things. So they surprisingly do not get dirty. They don't get very dusty, which is quite a surprise. Whereas the TV unit does. It needed a good dust as well. Alright, I'll stop raving on and hopefully report back when I'm feeling better. I just need to shower, wash my hair, do all that sort of stuff, or have a bath and wash my hair if I'm still a bit sore. But the first thing will be to take the puppies out for their toilet walk. I think we'll just do a slow, if I'm feeling okay, we might do the inland walk around to the supermarket and get my supermarket supplies, and then we can walk back. Hoping it's not too far with my transition shoes that I'm still transitioning in. My feet have been feeling better, but Kevin said I said the same thing when I tried the Hockers, so we'll see, I guess. It's just at this stage I just need to, I just want to walk for however long I want to walk for without my heel in pain. Like, that's just what I want to do. Ran up to that dog without barking. Oh, they're getting better. Off lead anyway. Oh, it's a bit wet there, isn't it? A little bit wet. Back to barking at everyone again. You can tell the surf's up when the car parks full until the weekday. I don't think it's as bad as it was though. It looked like one that was like smoky. Oh, now we've discovered the beach. Just trying to keep them out of the water. There's a dog down there digging. Come on! Now we're being the terrors of the park again. Pino! Come on! You're a speedy. Go to bear. No woofing. Joey! Stop it! Come on, Pino! I think I've lost him to the beach today. Left the doggies in the car for a quick parcel pickup and groceries. I've been at the parcel locker for about 15 minutes because the screen was blank, so I had to phone, and then took them for ages. But I won't open the locker remotely, so that's good. I believe I've got another 2 parcels on their way, but I can deal with them tomorrow or this afternoon. We're back home. I'm looking probably to Shelders as out of sorts, I feel. That just ended up into such a rigmarole with getting the parcel, and the walk was fine with the dogs. They started off really good and they decided to bark at some dogs, but they weren't too bad. I think they are overall better. As just other dogs, some dogs get frightened by being barked at by these dogs. Chewy just barks because he wants to play, and Coda, I don't know what Coda's trying to say. Anyway, so I got my parcel eventually. They've since tried to deliver 2 more because the parcel locker's broken. Those other 2 have gone to the post office. So I'll have to get them tomorrow from the village post office. And then I went to the supermarket, and the milk we buy, the oat milk, is on sale. So I stocked up and bought 20 cartons. Because I think I've only had to buy, I have bought a few. I have to see how long ago it was. I think it was 3 weeks ago, the last time I had them on sale. So hopefully if I buy 20, that'll last me to the next time they're on sale. But I didn't know they were on sale until I got there. So I did that. And then I also took advantage of a 10% sale that we get 10% off a couple of times a month. So I use that as well. So this, probably saved like $35 or over that probably. Just picking up the few items. It was mainly the milk, and then a few other things like dog vegetables and stuff. And I'm sure I've forgotten something or other, but that'll tide us over, and then we can do another little shop in a few days. Oh, that's right. When I was downstairs in the car park getting the stuff out, one of the boxes of milk fell out and got wedged down beside the door, so I had to try and lift it up so I could get it out, and that was like hard work. So I did that, and just everything's a bit harder. The dogs, I've got my Holken with all the groceries in it, and just trying to get everything out the car and get it packed, and then get the dogs out, and I couldn't find the dog leads. Eventually found the dog leads. I need to wash the towels. As you can see, I had some very muddy feet, so I put that down on the seat, which they jump up onto, and then I went around with this one to dry their feet a bit and clean them up a bit. I guess they'll clean the rest of them. If not, I will take them out and put them under the hose later, but I can't stand up. I'm going to sit with a cup of tea now, recover, and then probably have a shower bath, and then see from there. But that has taken more out of me than I would think. I think this the waiting and the standing in one spot for like 15 minutes was seems stupid, but that takes a bit out of me, just fibro-wise. It's the silliest thing. So I just put on some more clothes to wash. I'm just freshening up some things, more things to sell. They're going through the wash now. And then I'll wash these towels so they can get back dried and back down into the car for when we need them next time. All right, don't have got any cold stuff. There's nothing much to put away. I'll just get my cup of tea, get my oats out the fridge to have later. I don't have to make dinner tonight, so that's a nice little bonus. Kevin's going to our old country noodle shop that used to live. It was close-ish to where we used to live. We used to often get. I used to have the lovely fried rice with tofu, so that's what I'm having. And Kevin's having the noodles, because obviously we haven't had it for over a year. I think I had it once or twice when we moved to our other house. Still again without the road for Kevin. I only had it once, so it's probably more like over a year and a half since we've had it. So that's going to be a real treat. And he realised Mum loves it, like a roast dinner, and it's right next to a place that does roast dinner. So he's offered to go in and get them a roast dinner for tonight, and he'll drop that off before coming home. So, which I thought was very sweet of him. And so far, I think they like the meal delivery that I got for them. Oh, they wanted the name of it, so they must have been impressed with what they got, because they obviously wanted to order some more. And the guy took it right up to their room for them, because they're catering to, senior citizens. So that's really good. I'm glad they found something they like. Because the food that Mum wasn't eating the best, and Dad was just kind of eating meals from the supermarket, which aren't always the most nutritious as far as, what's added to them. So they're a lot more sort of homemade meals, and they're delivered frozen, so they don't have to add anything to them because they're frozen. Anyway, all right, I'll get off my feet now. I recently forgot, don't know how, but I have a white dog. So his feet are very dirty, so we're going to go out and clean feet. Just been and hung out that washing that was put on earlier, and put away the few groceries that I had. just gonna have my breakfast now. Yeah, just before 12. Have my chia pudding, and then I'm gonna go and have a bath, and I'm gonna take my iPad through and watch some fridge cleaning videos, I think, or kitchen cleaning videos. That's an exciting thing to watch in the bath, isn't it? To try and get me motivated to clean my fridge. Because I've lost the motivation that I had. Oh, it's very challenging. It's quite challenging living with a chronic illness and sore feet. But we'll try hard to get that done. I mean, even if I just make a start on it, just I'll do the shelves and then just see how we go. But it'll be good to do it because the fridge is not terribly full. There's a bit in it, but it's not terribly full. Like, it's not as full as it often is. So that would be good. Would be a very good opportunity to get it all done. So we'll try. My bath was very enjoyable. I do not want to clean that fridge, but I'm going to at least start on it. Just put my compression stocking on first, and I'm going to start before I sit down, although I've got to sit to put my stocking on. I'll bring it over to a different chair. I won't get comfy on the lounge. And let's at least do the shelves. Let's start on that. And then see, it's 1:30, very late in the day, but it's how some days go. So yeah, I'll show you the before. I'll try and film a bit during. It's just hard, obviously, when it's behind you, you're standing in front of the fridge to clean it, so it's a little bit difficult, but let me show you. So yeah, look, you can see the shelves a little bit on the dirty side. The baskets. Need to clean out again. I did not that long ago, but the thing that really needs done is like in here, like in the milk, where the milk goes. And I think some of the other ones that's probably the worst because sometimes the milk's full and then dribbles. So yeah, but I'll start with the shelves. And then the drawers probably aren't too bad because I did. What is making a noise? Why is it all shaking? I don't know. Okay, it's quiet now. They're probably too bad. Like these ones aren't too bad. They're probably mainly the fruit one, the vegetable ones, because you drop bits in them. But I can see also some crumbs down there. Oh, we'll see. Let's start with the shelves. Maybe just be one thing at a time today and just try and get it all done. I have wiped. Oh my gosh, it doesn't look like it. I wiped down the shelf. Where's that come from? Gosh, I did not see that. I did wipe the shelf down because I'd actually got an extra drink thing, so the drink didn't run around. So yeah, and I cleaned this out and I've done the bins. They're being cleaned. One I just wiped out and one I washed out properly because it had more in it. So I've just got to check this one out, which I don't think is going to be too bad. Oh yeah, look, there's always bits, that's a bit of capsicum seed, it looks like. How it ends up in the cheese drawer, I don't know. So I'll get those done as well. And then I've done something. I have started. Oh, I keep it real. I see some things in the back. I see some hair. My hair gets everywhere. How? Oh, did that just lift off? I don't know how to get this out. Feels like there's a way, but I don't know. I might just reach in there and wipe it out because I don't want to break anything. I wish I had a vacuum because that would be a good job for a vacuum, but anyway, we're done. Don't know how long that took. I ended up, when I was down there trying to get out underneath there, I ended up lifting up this side so I could get out under there a bit better, so I believe it's all cleaned out now. But look, you think you're cleaned and then you see more crumb. Look and see more crumb back there. I guess it's just impossible to have it spotless, isn't it? Unless I want to spend all day and night picking up little bits, but I can see a big difference. I don't know if you guys can. And like, where are they? Are they underneath? I just cleaned that again. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's just a stuck on mark. I did get those ones off. So I think I'm going to have my lunch now, and then I'm going to come and try and tackle these doors. What I might do though is take that one off and get it soaking. I know that's the worst one. It can soak while I have my lunch. I hope you're proud of me. I have actually done it. Haven't done the outside yet. Haven't done the freezer. But I pulled all of those cupboards, all of those things off, put everything out, washed them, put everything back. Which I need to show you these ones. Look at that. All the milk, dried milk's gone. And yeah, I did them all. So my fridge is looking spick and span. I'm going to take the doggies on their walk, and then I might try and do the door front. I need to push the fridge back in. I pulled it out a bit far to open the doors up, but I think it's pulled out a bit far now. I didn't have too much in there to get rid of. A few things that had expired, like this has never even been open. I think I had this in hospital like last May last year, so over a year ago, and I quite liked it, so I bought one. And of course, I'd much rather a creamy dressing, so that's what I've been having. This, the date on it is 23. Not sure it's the date it was made or the date it's used by. But it looks a bit dodgy. Best before date on jar. So maybe that's it. Oh dear. It's the only date I can find. Anyway, to be safe, we will get rid of that one. So yeah, only a couple of things. So that's not too bad, I don't think. All right. Someone's trying to tell me it's time to go. Out on our afternoon walk. It's actually warm in the sun. It's nice. I'm just got a light top on today because we're quite punctual for our walk, but it feels like spring's on the rise. Spring's on its way. It took me a minute to work out what's different. The little construction buildings are gone. Which means I guess the hotel is getting close. I'm not going to start another jigsaw puzzle quite yet. I was thinking about doing some scanning. Maybe I should start. I believe it's all, Kevin set it all up for me. Because I want to get it done so we can get this table back down into the van before we leave it and forget about it. And that way there'll be a bit more room here as well. Alright, I've got to get into stuff though. It might be warm in here actually right now. Okay, I'm putting that in the too hard basket for now. It's also too warm here. Probably when the clothesline's down, that just doesn't feel inviting right now. So, I've got to have the vacuum in front of the fridge, and that's the dogs have cleaned up. I've got some things, shoes to go back in the other room that were drying in here. So I might take them away, and I've got a few things a few swimsuits I'm going to photograph. So I can maybe do that and address this. I might just do the few things, put the blind down, keep it a bit cooler in here and out of the sun. I'm hoping I haven't done too much because after walking the dogs, you saw me when I was out the back, I then decided to photograph those swimsuits and whatnot. And then I grabbed the vacuum and I've just been doing a bit of vacuuming. My feet are quite sore, so I'm sitting down for at least a half an hour before I do their dinners for them. Yeah. Might have overdone things a bit today. If I didn't have the stupid plantar fasciitis, it'd probably be fine. Yeah, can you smell the spring flowers? There's a few in there. It's nice to see. And there's loads of wattle. I think I was worried about wattle. Not happy. Well, there's wattle there, wattle there. This is going to be stunning through here in a few weeks. With the wattle all bloomed. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm going to have to keep having regular walks through here. I'm excited. Oh my gosh. Wow. So much wattle. That one's over there's well ahead. To come through here every couple of days, I think. This bush is all flowering. Parrots in here somewhere. Oh, there they are. I'm not there. Get past. Waiting, good boys. Beaks. Beautiful. Oh, hi birdie. I think all the parrots have moved anyway. No, there's one there. Where's Ella? Beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Flowers. So they started digging some holes over there. I don't know, like a month or so ago, there was a fence up around it and the fence went back down. They dug patches of dirt. Apparently there's going to be a big, under both of these lots, there's going to be a big underground car park for the 2 apartments that are eventually going to go here. They're going to share a car park or something. It looks so weird with the buildings gone from there. Oh, here we go. So must be for this apartment block here. So we're going to start that one soon. Yes, it's got another apartment block. Okay, let's cross the road. Hi everyone, we're just back from our walk, which was very nice. But to think I was worried about not having any wattle around here. There's so much over the other side. I can't wait to see in a few weeks when it's all blossoming. It's going to be just stunning. That will obviously over by the time we moved at the end of September. So August is wattle season here in Australia. And yeah, I think we'll make sure we get over there at least every week or twice a week and see how it's progressing. But yeah, there is loads. And a little bit on this side too, as I showed you last week. The first one that I found, lots over in that area. So we had a good walk. I think we had one little pheromone with one little dog, but overall pretty good. It was a nice walk. My hair was pretty good. I've got a bit of a mess here in the kitchen still. I've got those containers to clean out from yesterday, the food that I wasn't using. Tomatoes to wash. I've got dog food to cook. I wanted to cut some pumpkin first. So, and Kevin's left our carpet cleaner here. Coda was sick the other morning in our bedroom, right at the bottom of the bed. Well, I think it was Coda, one of the dogs. Probably Coda, because Chewy can get out to eat the grass, whereas Coda can't, and there's no grass in it. So I think it was him, and he's more likely to be sick too with his bit more of a sensitive tummy. So yeah, Kevin's got that here. He's just cleaned it out and soaking the dirty water container. I'm probably not going to put it away because I actually want to do the rug and the couch here. We're going to try and do it last weekend, but we didn't get to it. But hopefully this weekend. So I'm feeling quite on top of things. And we've got more takeaway fried rice, and yeah, Kevin got 2 lots of my fried rice, 2 lots of Kevin's thing, which lasts me, that'll be 4 meals worth. So that lasts quite a bit. So I'll probably have mine for lunch. I've got my tube pudding for breakfast. I'll have the cold fried rice for lunch, which will be lovely, and then I'll cook some dinner. I'm not sure what that's going to be yet. I'll dive into the freezer and see. I don't know if I've got anything else particularly to eat. Oh no, we do have some Mexi beans, so maybe we'll do a rice bowl or a burrito or something. I'll have a think about that. Okay, I have showered, freshened up. Probably look a bit shiny because I've just put my jojoba oil on. And I don't know what my hair's doing. I'm actually not going anywhere, I don't think, until our afternoon walk. But I feel nice. And I think that's important. Feel good sometimes, even if you're just hanging out at home. I do miss my the summer wardrobe because I do wear a lot more comfy, not so great looking clothes in the winter. So I'm definitely looking forward to being able to wear my summer wardrobe because I put on a dress or whatever I want to wear. It doesn't really matter, and I feel nice. Yeah, don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, I'm gonna quickly make the bed and then I'm going to go and sit and have a cup of tea. I made it a while ago. Then I decided to have my shower, so I might need to reheat it up. I've done my bit of stuff in the kitchen. I have chopped up the dog vegetables. They're all done. I've put on there, I cut up the pumpkins with their grains. It's nearly finished. It's just releasing now, and then I'll dish them up. I do plan to give the kitchen a proper wipe down, but I thought I'd wait till I finish with that and then I'll do it all. And I think what I'm going to do now is sit and do these. I've got to be careful with my heel, because my heel is getting a little bit sore. So I want to do these, and then I'm going to try and do a bit of ironing before I stop for lunch. But yeah, I've got 3 orders now in the last 24 hours. It's funny, I don't have anything, and then all of a sudden made 3 sales. I just spent some time replying to comments after having my lunch, which was just leftover fried rice, which is yummy. I think I actually prefer it cold rather than warmed up. Anyway, yeah, I've replied to a heap of comments, but some go back like a month ago, and I don't know whether I should reply to them or not. So I've decided not, because I think it's a bit outdated now to reply to comments that are that old. I am sorry for any of you who took the time to leave me some comments, and I have read them all, and I do appreciate them all, and it seems to be a continual battle for me to do better with replying to comments, but I keep trying. I do it right, and then I fall off the wagon again, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, I guess. We'll blame Fibro. Because sometimes I just don't feel like doing it, so I don't. And then I have to wait till I feel like doing it. And then I often feel, well, I've already left it a few days, I may as well leave it a few more days, and then we know that we've got a month. Bad Libby. Well, don't get a pat on the head, I should get a smack on the back of the head. Okay, if he's not feeling good, he was having a little nap here before, and now he's going to have a bath to see if he can feel well enough to finish off his days at work. So yeah, that's where I am with the comments. I'm going to say I'm up to date and do better. But yeah, it's just something I have to keep working at. Maybe one day I'll be the best comment replier there ever was. No, that's just fantasy Libby talking. We all know that. I'm moving on now, gosh. I think I'll work on editing a video, and then I'll take the doggies out on their afternoon walk. And that'll probably be that for the day. I was going to try and do some scanning, but I don't know when in the mood for that. Actually, I've got to finish off my Depop orders. So I'll do a bit more work on that, because I try and make them all my drafts sort of live. We say tomorrow on a Friday, try and do that. Or Saturday morning, so I've got some order to finish off. But I'll work on a video first. Must be race night because the boats are going out. Oh, it's a cold one. I don't think I'd like to be out sailing tonight. I think how much the Wattle's developed here in the last few days since I first saw it. Pretty much not quite fully out, but most of it's fully out. Back from my walk. It's pretty chilly out there. Just got a few things to put away in the bedroom. Pajamas and underwear and stuff, so I'm going to do that. Get changed into my pajamas because I said it's cold. Oh, it's only 4 o'clock. That's okay, I'm going to get changed into my pajamas anyway. I don't have to get back out. It's chilly, I think it might be time to put the heating on.